the hell?
All right, let me calm down and go ahead, Vinny.
The questions are very easy, guys, okay? Let's play the Newlywed game. Okay, the first question for the boyfriends. Boyfriends.
Who's going first?
I'm just going to put the question out there, and then I'll go Howard from left to right.
Oh, why
okay?
Howard always
Okay,
first?
I'll go from Artie from right.
Yeah, let Artie go first.
Okay.
Vinny not being swayed at all. Jeez.
Well, okay, let Artie go first, and then
Then we'll do Mr. X, and then we'll do you.
Right.
Okay?
That's fine.
All right.
Okay, boyfriends, what is the name of your girlfriend's favorite perfume? Your girlfriend's favorite perfume. Artie, you're going to go first.
I'm going to say Vera Wang.
Okay, we got that written down. Mr. X, we're looking for your girlfriend's favorite perfume.
Obsession.
Whoa, pretty quick. Howard, what are you thinking?
Namaste.
Whoa.
Let's spell that. Well, we know which one of us has money.
Why? Namaste is inexpensive.
Is it? It sounds expensive.
It's hard to find, but it's not expensive. Beth has simple taste, unlike Dana, who wants all your money.
Vera Wang's like, what, $4?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, question number 2 for the boyfriends. If your girlfriend had one thing that she could change about herself, what would that one thing be? Mr. X, we're going to start with you. She could change one thing about herself. What would it be?
Change one thing. Back pain. I don't know.
What?
Back pain.
What?
Yo, yeah, a
Duct
physical
tape?
trait? A physical trait?
Anything. Personality, physical, whatever. I mean, you should
I didn't
know
hear what
her.
he said.
I think he said octane.
No.
Back pain?
Duct tape?
It's one thing about herself. Her eyebrows.
Okay, she would change her eyebrows. Howard,
Her feet.
her feet. Okay, the one thing she would change would be her feet, according to Howard. Artie, what's the one thing your girlfriend would change about herself?
Her boyfriend.
That's great.
You know what? You know what? I would say her feet too. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. She's a little insecure about her feet.
Okay, very good. All right, guys, third question.
I want to make a point at this point in the game
Yes, sir.
because I'm very nervous. When the girls come out and we're holding the cards in our lap, anybody who even makes a grunt or a poke or a noise will be disqualified. And Gary, I want you to
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, and even if somebody tips their cards up, I'm serious about this game now. It's getting more intense.
Okay.
Sorry,
Did you
go
work out, in
ahead.
case you worked out any secret codes ahead?
Go ahead, Vinny.
Okay, the third question for the boyfriends. Which one of you called the other first after you exchanged phone numbers for the very first time? Okay, Howard, we're going to start with you.
I called her first.
Okay, Howard called Beth first. Artie.
I called her first.
Okay. Mr. X.
I called Robin first.
Okay, very good.
All right, at this point, Vinny, what happens?
No, I have 2 more questions.
2 more questions?
Yeah, you know what? They were so good we wanted to. Just 2 more.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, you're
Yeah.
changing the game. I thought it was 3
Yes,
questions and then 4.
It was. I told you guys ahead of time, and they said they were going to tell you. We could stop right now. Whatever you want.
I think we should stop.
This is
Okay.
all news to me.
I think 3's enough.
Okay,
Three's
3
enough.
3 is how they play it on the show, so 3 is fine.
Because my heart is going to burst. Because
Okay.
I must win.
And we'll save
Right,
the
if
other
anybody
ones.
says anything weird at this point, we are not allowed to talk as the girls come out.
Okay.
Anybody who says anything weird is disqualified. All right.
Is it okay for me to bring the ladies out now?
Yes.
It's the Newlywed game. Doug, you did a horrible
Doug,
job.
cover those up. Put them on your lap, guys.
Lap.
No, don't look at them. Put them on your lap. This will ruin the game.
Guys, this is
Don't
very
look.
serious now.
Honey, sit down and don't be nervous. All right, everybody be quiet. If anybody makes noise, they're disqualified. If anybody breathes, they're disqualified. No. Oh,
What was
Mr.
that?
X was whispered. He whispered something.
The good news is we can't understand.
It was a kiss.
Who could hear through that mask?
All right, Vinny, I turn the mic over to you. The
Okay.
girls are seated. It is time to see who matches. Go ahead.
Okay, now, keeping score, Doug, we're going for 5 points for each match. Correct answer, okay? Artie, let's start with you. Dana, we asked Artie, what was the name of your girlfriend's favorite perfume? Don't look at each other. He answered pretty quickly.
Vera Wang.
What do we have there, guys?
Ready?
Very good. We have a correct answer. 5 points to Artie.
Oh, they kissed just like on the Newlywed.
Robin,
Throw that on the floor.
we asked We asked Mr. X what the name of your girlfriend's favorite perfume. What's the answer?
I don't wear perfume.
So is that your answer?
Yes.
Nothing. What do we got? Obsession.
Oh, no.
You have worn perfume in the past.
Ooh,
No match there.
It's already ugly.
an angry ex. Beth, you look beautiful.
Thank you, Vinny.
We asked what your favorite perfume was.
Namaste.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Namaste.
Is that spelled right?
He spelled it name stay. My mistake.
Doug Goodstein spelled it, not me.
All right. Wow. Okay, so
right.
far we have Howard and Beth and Artie and Dana are tied for the lead, and Robin and Mr. X, big 0.
All right.
8
But we have
years.
time.
8
We have
years.
time. We
8
have
years you didn't
time.
know each other.
We're going to start with Robin here. Robin,
Yes.
we asked Mr. X if your girlfriend had one thing she could change about herself, what would it be? What's the one thing you could change about yourself, according to Mr. X?
Jeez. Where did you get these questions? The one thing I could change about myself. I'm perfect.
I know we read your.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
We read
that's
your
my-
book. We know. Is that your answer?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. X. Your eyebrows.
Oh, jeez.
You own a mirror?
So far, no good.
I nearly said perfect. I nearly said that.
Howard and Beth.
The size of my feet.
Okay, well, what do we have? We have a match. We have a match.
Oh, all right, you.
These other couples are losers, honey.
Oh, my God. Howard in the lead so far. And now we've got Artie and Dana. Dana, what is the one thing you could change about yourself, at least according to Artie?
My thighs.
Your thighs. We're looking for thighs.
Your thighs are perfect.
It's your feet I got a problem.
Sometimes you complain about your feet, right?
Well, I don't want to say anything. I know we have to keep quiet, but I just want to gloat a little.
Oh, go ahead.
The
Yeah.
score is Howard and Beth 2, Artie and Dana 1, Mr. X and Robin 0.
You had the questions in advance, Howard. I mean, what?
No, he didn't.
No.
Did not.
Go ahead, Vinny.
Okay,
We have
Howard.
to at least beat Artie and Dana.
Honey, you have perfect thighs.
All right, shh. Everyone quiet, no talking.
Okay, Howard and Beth, we're going to start with you, okay? Beth, we asked Howard which one of you called the other first after you exchanged phone numbers for the very first time. Who made the call?
Howard.
Okay, Howard called. Correct. You guys are up to 15 points. You got 3. Look at them, beaming.
All right, take it easy. You're in the lead.
Oh,
This is disgusting.
they're having sex on the air.
Double A's got his binoculars out.
Right. We just had sex, yes.
Dana and Artie. Who made the first call, the very first phone call after phone numbers were exchanged?
Artie.
That's what Artie says. Artie, very good.
Now you have to get this one right.
No threats. Robin and Mr. X. Robin, who made the very first phone call after you guys exchanged phone numbers?
Robin did.
Robin.
You can't get this wrong. You cannot get this wrong.
Mr. X
I
called.
did not give you my number.
Okay, I forgot.
This is
I
ugly.
did not give you my number.
Robin, do you want a mask?
Now I know why Mr. X is wearing a mask. Mr. X, what happened there?
It was 16 years ago. I don't remember. Jesus.
He's the only real man here.
I
He doesn't
did
know one
not-
thing.
Hey, I wouldn't give you my number. How could you call me?
Well, as we go to commercial
Let me
break,
just tally it up, Howard.
please go ahead, Vinny.
So,
My
Robin,
sweet darling. Give me another kiss, baby.
I
Show
can't
off.
believe
Robin and Mr. X, you have a big fat 0. Artie and Dana have 10. Very impressive.
Yeah.
But not so far. Howard and Beth have 15.
A perfect score.
They
Can I just say 2 out of 3 means thoughtful. 3 out of 3 is downright fruity.
Whatever. There's
Oh,
$2 grand.
okay.
$2 grand over there, baby.
A lot of love in the room.
Hey now.
You guys are impressive.
Thank you.
Thank goodness my boyfriend doesn't have to be perfect for me to love him.
Yeah, because you're perfect.
You know what? I kind of love him more that he's getting them all wrong. There's something lovable about that guy.
Very cool.
All right, the men are going to go off.
When we come back, the men are going to go off.
All right, we're going to go on commercial. This is very exciting. The tensions, I'm a little less nervous now that things are going well, but I'm still nervous.
We have another round.
The tension is
bonus
mounting.
question.
We have a
So is
bonus
Howard.
question. Yes, girls.
I could still win.
Beth, don't let them intimidate you.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
You know, I almost blew the game. We were in the booth there, and Beth and Dana offered to show me their breasts if I give them the answers.
What?
Really?
What?
Well, I'll show you my wiener. All right, listen, we'll be back right after this, right, Vinny?
Yep, on the Newlywed Game.
All right.
Welcome back to the Newlywed Game.
The nearly right game is what I'm calling.
Yeah, the barely playing game,
The
Robin.
nearly broken up game, according to Robin.
How you girls feeling?
Okay.
Okay? All right, so are the guys...
Feeling better now?
I'm feeling confident, I have to say.
Dana, how about you?
I'm good.
Dana looks like
I
she's about
feel
to.
good.
Dana looks like she's about to faint.
She is. She
I
feels
do.
ill.
Yeah, you look really scared.
Are you doing as well as you thought you would at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So far, we have Robin and Mr. X have 0.
Thank
I
you.
love saying that. Artie and Dana have 10. And Howard and Beth, surprisingly, in the lead with 15. Okay, so here we go. We're going to ask you a series of questions about your boyfriends.
Now, Vinny, how much are the
Okay,
questions worth?
so in this round, I'm going to ask you 4 questions, okay? The first 3 are worth 10 points, so the stakes are higher. So you guys, Robin, you could still
I
punch from
could
behind.
pull this out.
And the beauty of the show, the final question is worth 25 points. So even if you screw up a couple of the first ones, you still have that shot, especially if the other guys don't do as well. All right, let's start. Girlfriends, what was the last book your boyfriend read? The last book. Let's start with Robin, whenever you're ready. We're looking for the last book that your boyfriend read.
Oh. Quivers, a life.
Beginning to think that was a trick question. Okay, that's good. That's your answer. Dana, we're looking for the last book that your boyfriend read.
I'm going to say The Confederacy of Dunces.
Okay, we got that down. Beth, we're looking for the last book that your boyfriend read.
Interview with the Vampire.
Wow, very confident.
Was it 1983?
Yeah.
I think that's the only book he has read.
He's going to crack open another one any time now.
Okay, we have our answers. Okay, our next question. Where was the location the very first time the two of you made whoopee? Now, the location, where were you guys physically at? We did Robin before. Beth, let's go with you. The very first time you guys made whoopee.
Dominic Barbara's bed.
Oh, my God.
Now there's a
In the Hamptons.
I
In the
think,
Hamptons.
okay, I think you get points for being very specific there. Dana, the first time you and Artie made whoopee, where was it?
In my bed.
In your bed. Very nice. Robin,
in Mr. X's bed.
Mr. X's bed. The very first time
The
you...
very first
You
time.
sure about that?
I'm positive.
Okay.
He's sure.
Let's do the next question. Which of your boyfriend's physical features is he the least happy with? It's the least happy with, his physical features. Dana, let's go with you.
His weight.
His
weight.
His weight, stomach. Guys,
Yeah,
is
his
that good?
stomach.
I know what she means.
We know what that means.
Well, wait a minute.
If he says...
No, that's not specific.
If he says stomach and she says weight, that's not a
It's not
match.
specific.
Okay, so...
If I were to, you want me to be more specific?
Yeah, be more specific.
I would say his
we have
stomach,
some catty
definitely.
girls here.
His stomach.
We're petty.
Your caddy.
Yeah,
So his stomach, the size of his stomach.
Right.
Okay, Robin, what is the one physical feature that Mr. X is least happy with? What do you think?
His nose.
His nose.
Mm-hmm.
How could you tell? He wears a mask all the time.
Why do you think he's wearing that mask?
Okay. All right, Beth, we're looking for the physical feature that your boyfriend is the least happy with.
Although I disagree. His least favorite feature in himself is his stomach.
You're going with stomach.
I'm going with
Okay,
stomach.
we've got two stomachs here. Very interesting. Okay. I'm going to ask you now, this is the big 25-point question, all right? And then after that, I will ask a tiebreaker in case we have a tie. But this, for all intents and purposes, is the big question. Okay, you ready? You're in a restaurant, and your boyfriend orders a salad. What dressing is he going to put on that salad? Beth, we'll start with you.
Oil and vinaigrette on the side.
Oh, okay, very specific. Vinaigrette on the side is the dressing for his salad. Robin,
Jeez.
you guys get out much?
Yes, but this could be very tricky because he does a lot of ordering. Which is he going to say? I want to say French. I'm going with my first impulse.
Okay, French dressing for Mr. X on his salad. Dana, you're in a restaurant. There's a salad come. Does he even order a salad? I don't know.
No, he does.
Okay.
And I would say oil and vinegar, but sometimes people think oil and vinegar is like Italian dressing. So I'm thinking if he'll say Italian, but I'm going to say oil and vinegar.
Okay. And then we'll let the judge deal with that if that comes.
Well, oil and vinegar is oil and vinegar. Italian is Italian.
Okay. Oil and vinegar.
So Dana's going for the people tracking. Okay, we got that? All right, so this final question is just going to be a tiebreaker. We may not even get this far, okay? What is your boyfriend's favorite non-alcoholic beverage? Non-alcoholic. Robin, let's start with you.
Sprite.
Sprite. Okay, Dana.
Coke with a lot of ice.
Okay. Beth.
Poland spring water.
Poland spring water. Bottled water. Okay, guys, this is great.
Okay, just vamp for 2 seconds.
Okay. All right, so girls, tell me, are you nervous? What are you thinking right now?
I am very confident right now.
Beth, really?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I feel confident too, but that hasn't done me any good.
I do too, but I'm thinking I should have said Italian dressing.
And
I gotta tell you.
that stomach thing makes me a little nervous too.
Oh, dear.
Okay, the guys are coming out now. So, oh no, they're not yet. Okay, let's.
What are they doing?
So, Beth, how much practicing went into this game for you and Howard? I mean, seriously.
Well, we rehearsed with Dominic Barbara and his wife Leslie once, and we also rehearsed with Stuttering John and Susanna.
I know that we had to disqualify, just so you girls know, a lot of questions because you guys had
of those.
played
Yeah,
it a
you
lot.
have not asked
So we
any
have
of those questions.
Not been redundant.
Yeah,
Robin,
but just never mind.
have you ever met Mr. X?
You know what? We're getting to know each other very
You
slowly.
are. How many years have you guys been together?
Well, we've known each other for about 16, 17 years.
And do you live together right now?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay, we got the guys coming out now. Hold on. Hold your tongues.
Are these mine?
All right, the guys are coming out.
I just thought it was funny. We're back in the soundproof room, and I look over and I see there's a guy from E with headphones on listening to the show. I go, how is this a soundproof room if you're listening?
Is that true?
Yeah, that's the guy in the corner. He's got headphones on, but
That's not right.
But we couldn't hear a thing. They had a radio blasting in there.
No, we had a...
Keep those cards down on your lap.
Uh-oh, Robin.
Robin is getting a little...
Robin, in all fairness, Mr. X was the one who tried to look already.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
All right, now we will shut up. Hello, darling. Are you all right?
Yes, sweetheart.
She's great.
Is Robin bullying you?
No.
No, they were ganging up on Dana for a second.
That's
Oh,
right.
really?
We're trying to keep
She
her
wasn't
up.
specific enough. That's
All right, here we go. Let's go.
no.
And who starts?
Well, I just want to say one thing. The beauty of this game, even though Robin's behind right now, the point system is such that you could come from behind. These are all going to be worth 10 points.
I know.
We get to
The
big one.
last question is 25 points.
Okay, so
the big
that's
one. All
the
right.
brilliance of this game. All right,
That's
so this was the first question. A lot of thought went into this game.
Brilliant.
What was the last
Who
book?
are you asking, by the way?
I am asking now the question
Hold it,
to the
stop.
men.
I'm hearing somebody whispering into a microphone.
That was Doug, who
Done.
had some sort of problem.
It's done.
All right.
He
Because,
didn't breach any security, did he?
No.
Okay.
all right. Some of the microphones can be killed, Scott. It's okay. Yes.
Scott could be good.
Vinny,
Are we ready?
improving it up.
Boyfriends. What
Who
was-
are you asking
Well,
first?
let me put the question out there first. You could all digest it,
okay.
okay? No, all right. I'm hosting.
All right.
You don't have any confidence that Benny knows what he's doing.
None.
So
Zero.
far, we're doing fine, right? Okay. Ready? What was the last book your boyfriend read? We asked this of the girls. We want the guys to answer. Mr. X, I'm dying to know what you think she thinks you read. The last book.
The Last Detective.
What did you read to me last
That you
night?
Say it.
That's not
Quivers
reading. I read your
of
book.
Life. The book you came in with.
Well, what would you answer that? I mean, at least
I wasn't
you read
reading
that
that. I
to
was
me last
goofing
night.
around. I read an excerpt. I wasn't reading the book. I've never read the book.
Oh, never mind.
He wouldn't read that book.
He's got the book on tape. Howard and Beth. We're looking for, Howard, the last book you read, at least as far as Beth would know.
Anne Rice book called Interview with a Vampire.
Oh, my God. We have a correct answer.
They rehearsed.
I'm leaving. That's
They rehearsed this.
Who's my little
Read it
Shimoopy?
to me last night.
That is...
Could have gotten that. Yeah, who's holding the book?
Absolutely.
All right. See, Tony?
That's not a
He
book.
came in reading the book.
All right, Artie.
Tony, please.
Artie
We're trying to
and
win
Dana.
a game.
All
Artie,
right, everyone quiet down.
Sorry.
Quiet down.
I'm leaving.
He's leaving.
Settle down. Artie, Dana, we're looking for the last book you read. What did Dana say?
Well, the last book I read is probably my favorite book, which I've told her about. It's A Confederacy of Dunces.
Okay, yes, we have a correct answer. You guys are newlywed.
God, this stinks.
Howard, it's pretty close. Howard and Beth with 25. Artie and Dana with 20. And forget it, Robin and X. You got nothing.
Hey, Howard.
What would you have said if I hadn't read that book last night?
Whoa. Sorry, go ahead, Mr.
Mumble into the mic.
Mr. X. Mr. X, can you take off that mask?
I want to know what she would have said if I had not read her book to her
But
last
the
night.
answer was
Oh, don't be
what you
specific now.
last read.
He brings up
Let's
a good...
break up. I can't take it anymore. That's a
Mr.
good
X
point,
is
right?
so
Thank you.
handsome. He should take off his mask.
Yeah,
Take it off.
Mr. X, take off your mask.
I'm on
Yeah,
the bars
I
now.
want to see you one last time.
All right, let's continue the game.
Can I just say I'm happy we're doing well, but this is like playing the Yankees.
All right, just calm down. It's very close.
Okay.
Don't psych us out.
The next question is going to be, where was the location the first time the two of you made whoopee? The very first time the two of you made whoopee. Let's go with Artie and Dana first.
That is Dana's apartment.
Dana's apartment we're looking for. Dana's bed, more specific. But
No, that's good.
is your bed in your apartment?
Yes.
Then you got that right. Howard and Beth, we're looking for the place the first time you guys made whoopee.
Dominic Barbara's house in his bed.
Word for word, exactly in Dominic's bed. And I pray to God that Dominic wasn't there.
Wait, it says in the Hamptons. He has a few houses.
Wow. Robin, X, come on. Mr. X, what are you thinking? Where's the first time you guys made whoopee?
Robin's apartment in Queens.
Oh, my God.
Robin, what did you say?
Robin, what do we have?
I know that's right.
Mr. X's bed.
Can I ask Mr. X a question?
Yes.
How do you not remember that?
I think I do remember it. I think her memory is faulty.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Robin, are you wrong?
No, I'm not wrong.
All right, let's continue.
Okay, you ready, guys? Boyfriends. Which of your physical features are you least happy with, according to your girlfriend? Let's go with Howard and Beth first. Your physical feature that you're least happy with.
Well, you might have got me on this one. I'm going to say my stomach.
Wow.
Holy
Oh, my goodness.
Let's faking this.
I can't believe this. This is ridiculous.
No, there's a comment.
Nobody's 100%.
Have you seen them? They're like two girls.
Yeah, Robin, in all fairness, you guys have been 100%
We are
wrong.
100%.
It's true. All right, let's go. Come on.
Okay, Dana and Artie, because I got to save Robin for last.
You know, I'm pretty sure I've told you this. It's the same thing. My stomach, my gut.
Let's see what you got, Dana. Stomach.
Oh, they're right on our ass.
They are on your
See, they're
tail.
right on our ass, honey.
They have 40 to your 45. Robin, you could still pull it out.
Oh, shut up.
She's going to pull it out all right.
Mr. X, what is the physical feature that you are least happy with, at least according to Robin?
My back.
Your who?
Back.
Your what?
Back.
You're back.
Your
Robin?
should not be happy with your back.
Let's
duck.
just keep going.
What would you write? What
Robin,
would you
what did you
write?
have? I know what Robin had. Robin, show it for the show.
I'm perfect.
She went with nose.
Let's see it. What's wrong with it?
Come back here.
Mr. X is bolting.
Mr. X, why your back?
Back pain.
Back pain, yeah. That's a good answer.
Well, that's true. But, I mean, you don't want to get rid of your back. I've heard you sometimes complain about your nose.
I've never complained
Robin, are you
about my
crying?
nose. I only complained about my nose when I smelled your cooking. I complained about my nose.
each other.
You know, Robin, I could match better with you.
I can match better with you.
Can I ask a question, Vin, now
Yes,
about this? Is there any way we can win now?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Bonus question.
Yeah.
Robin could still win by getting the next one
No.
right.
No, you
they're
have
done.
30 points,
I
don't
think
you?
they're out.
Here's the deal.
More.
Well, no, but Robin, you could gain respectability. We need you. We
let's
don't want
go,
to
let's
zero
go,
on the
let's
No,
go.
I'd rather be perfectly wrong.
Yeah, that's more interesting.
So, boyfriends, the big 25-point question.
This is
right?
the 25er?
This is the 25-pointer, okay? You're in a restaurant. The guy orders salad dressing. Boyfriends, what dressing are you going to put on the salad, at least according to your girlfriends? Let's start with Howard and Beth. salad dressing.
Didn't I go first the last time?
All right, let's
Let us go.
you know what?
because
Let's go.
we
You're right.
don't even matter.
Let's go with Robin and X.
Ask the question again.
Okay, you're in a restaurant. You order a salad, Mr. X.
Oh.
What salad dressing are you going to put on that salad?
Honey mustard. She said French, didn't she?
Let's see what Robin had. Reg.
Why is it the second answer?
Vinny, why are you so... Okay, all right. Now, if in true Newlywed...
I need to go to Artie and
That's right.
Dana first because
That's
then
right,
you have to beat them if they
that's
get it right.
Right, what is the score at this point?
Okay, right now, Howard, you have 45 and Artie and Dana have 40. So the 25 will put, either one of you pretty over the top. Okay, you ready? Artie, Dana,
Well, there's only two that I really use. Oil and vinegar, like a regular Italian, like a pizza salad, a pizzeria, or a balsamic vinaigrette. Which did she say? I'm going to go with oil and vinegar. Oil and vinegar.
Oil and vinegar?
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
That's exactly what I said.
Can I ask a question? I guess
Absolutely.
I can't. I guess I can't.
No, you have to answer the question he
Think
asked.
about it. That's okay.
I ordered
Come
a
on.
dressing. Am I going to put on?
Exactly. See if
Okay.
Beth pays attention to you.
It would be your salad.
I am going to go with... We've gotten every question right. This is the one that counts. Oil and vinegar.
Vinaigrette
I
on
said
the
oil
side.
and vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette is oil and
I
vinegar.
said oil and vinaigrette, if you guys can
Yes, you
replay it.
Then let
Okay,
Gary
well,
be the judge.
You guys can replay it.
Gary?
Okay, here's the deal.
Oh,
No, here's the deal.
Vinaigrette is
She
oil
said
and
she said an oil and vinaigrette. Then she said vinaigrette. Now, Dana was trying to decide between oil and vinegar or Italian. I told her she had to pick one, and I believe vinaigrette is the same as oil and vinegar. I really do.
I believe so.
So I say that that's the right answer.
I said
is, though.
oil and vinaigrette. Do you remember?
Oil and vinaigrette. She said oil and... You think that's not the same?
What's the difference? What's the difference? No, wait. Hold on a
He's trying to
second.
steal
That's
the game.
semantics, Robin.
What's the difference?
I said exactly what was written.
That's right. and
But it doesn't mean we're wrong.
We
said
made
oil and
Dana
vinegar.
be very specific. We made her
I-
be very...
but
Twice,
and
not
she-
once,
And she
twice.
said
The bonus
exactly-
Yeah, but hold it.
Hold it,
Her
hold it,
question
hold it.
was a difference
All right,
between
hold on.
Italian dressing and oil and vinegar.
No, but...
Oil and vinaigrette is the same as oil and vinegar.
No.
It absolutely is.
No, because...
you guys were making her be so specific.
Robin,
Wait, hey, hold on, Howard. Howard, here's the thing.
We win.
If Beth said
We won.
Did Beth use
Wait.
You can.
Here's the deal.
Gary said it. He's
No,
the
wait.
judge.
Here's the Can the judge talk for a second? The judge doesn't. The judge. No. The judge doesn't order a lot of salads. Okay, so the judge doesn't
Neither
know.
does Artie.
Is there a difference? Okay, let me finish my thought.
Yeah, who am I,
Is there a
Mr.
difference between
There is
oil
no
and
difference
vinegar?
between oil and vinegar
There is
with
truly
oil
a
and
difference
vinaigrette.
between oil and vinegar and vinaigrette.
Oil and vinegar is
Yeah, but
vinaigrette.
Robin,
No.
I got two
It
guys.
is not
I got,
It is vinaigrette.
I got two guys
No,
in
it
Play
stereo.
back her answer.
I got Freddie on one side and Tom on the other side, both saying that there is a distinct difference.
There's a
I don't
distinct
know.
difference. It's the herbs you put in the
Wait,
vinegar.
here's the
That's
question.
why
Rip off.
Hold on, Robin, here's the question. But did Beth use the word vinaigrette?
Yes.
So then,
I said,
then it's right then.
I said,
No.
wait.
I said vinaigrette. Oil and vinegar.
I said oil and
Excuse
vinaigrette,
me.
and then I said vinaigrette, oil and vinaigrette. It's what we order.
She said...
He said oil
Honey, we
and
win.
vinegar.
We won.
said
Where's my
oil and
money?
vinaigrette.
Where's my money?
I said oil and vinegar. She wrote oil and vinegar.
I don't care about
But
the extra
we-
question. I won.
Wait a minute. Let me say this.
We allow for
I
interpretation.
win.
Robin,
Wait a second.
She said oil and vinaigrette.
Play back what I said.
Play back what she
Excuse
said.
me.
Beth, we'll start with you.
Oil and vinaigrette on the side.
Oh, okay, very specific. Vinaigrette on the side is the dressing for his salad.
Dana and Artie match perfectly, even as
Right.
to what she said.
So what?
She said, is he going to call it Italian or oil and vinaigrette because he usually oil and vinegar
Well,
because he
and
usually
an-
Because Italian,
orders it in a pizza.
Italian's got other stuff in it.
Italian's
and we
completely
made
different.
Her be specific.
Yes, and Robin, I was specific, and Beth was
What did you
specific.
say?
I said oil and vinegar, which is a vinaigrette.
No, that is a vinaigrette. It's not vinaigrette.
It's vinaigrette.
No.
Howard.
You don't even know that.
I do too.
We win.
Howard,
you.
I don't know
The
about
judge
this.
said we won.
Well, but the other
At this
thing is
point,
that
you won it. Can I just put
Wait a second.
Can I just say
We got
something?
everyone
I would
right.
like
I know what to do.
1 second. We have a tiebreaker
That's
question.
right.
Bring it on.
What
That's
you
out
need
Bring
to
it
do.
on.
I said oil and vinegar. She wrote oil and vinegar.
Hey, Artie, you know what? Artie.
But you go through every one of your answers, Artie. You didn't have exact.
I know
matches
Artie
on
wants to yell.
everything.
Hey, Howard, you know what?
But
I'll
You didn't
say
have
this.
exact.
Dana
You
shook her
said
head
his
as
bed.
you were going
Hold
through
it,
this.
hold it. hold it. You said you made love the first time. She said in the bed. You said something different.
Well,
Is that
that's
different?
Howard, but
yes,
it's different.
So is oil and vinegar any different than vinaigrette? No. Vinaigrette is oil and vinegar.
Everyone in this room is saying different.
Vinaigrette.
She also said, by the way,
oil and vinaigrette.
By the way, just to add something that wasn't written on the card, what she actually said was vinaigrette on the side.
Well, yeah, it's always on the side because I put it on.
But you didn't say that.
See, now you're trying to screw me.
If you want
we always get it on the side.
We were looking for the type of dress, and we don't care.
You want to give me a tiebreaker, I'll do it, but otherwise I'm taking the money and won.
No,
I win.
Let's do the tiebreaker, but guys, I don't want this to be a tainted victory.
Let's go to phone calls. Let's see what
That's a great. You know what? I agree with Robin. Let's throw out the question.
We can bad question. Play it back.
Play it back.
No,
the audio.
Go to the next question.
Okay.
Go to the next
throw
question.
it out and go. This is your 25-point question.
Go ahead.
Okay, boyfriends. We asked the girlfriends.
Cheating.
Oh, be quiet.
I won, but they don't.
I don't want
You know
this
what?
to be-
I want to say something to my audience. I won, but they can't deal with it because Beth and I have true love.
So close. And Artie has a lot more money riding on it.
No one is denying you guys are truly in love. It's been impressive, but I'm saying I said oil and vinegar. She wrote oil and vinegar.
I can go through every one of your answers. They weren't exact
But
matches.
neither were yours. It has
That's
to be
my point. But oil and vinegar is vinaigrette. That's what oil and vinegar is.
No, you know what?
God had written oil and
John, shut up,
vinaigrette.
John. Shut up.
Artie, here's the thing.
You got money on this. Shut up.
So do you have money on it too, Artie?
Yeah, but what the hell? You're in the judging now?
I'm not judging. I'm just saying if she says
Let's go to the
she
next
said
question.
vinaigrette, then it's different.
Can the judge say one thing?
Please.
Let's
Can the
go
judge
to the
say
next
one thing?
question. Thank you, Judge. And you're some judge. You big tooth bastard. You said I won, and then you took it away from me.
Here's why.
In a restaurant, shut up.
All right.
In a restaurant, you have a choice of oil and vinegar or vinaigrette.
That's
And
right.
she said oil and vinaigrette.
No.
And
That's
I
not
said
what she
oil.
said.
Yes, she did.
No, what she said
Play
was.
back what I initially
Yeah, play it back.
The problem might be that
cheating,
Doug
and
won't
more
write
cheating
down
going
what
on.
they
He's going to play it back.
This is the race.
A question.
All right, let's
No,
be
he didn't.
quiet. Let's be quiet.
No, I didn't. You're so
Robin.
jealous in my relationship.
See, here's the thing.
A question.
Here's the thing.
You're jealous.
Beth has a point. Beth has a point if it was written wrong. What she said, if it was written down
she
wrong.
said that.
That's what I'm saying, Artie. She said vinaigrette. That's what we're trying to say.
Either way, if she said oil and vinaigrette on the side, it's not vinaigrette on the side, it's oil.
And then I said
It's on the
vinaigrette
side.
on the side.
If I put it on, it's on the side.
Yeah, the side business is irrelevant here. We were just looking for the
I want to argue the side.
Would you like to hear it? Would you like to hear it?
He
No.
said vinaigrette, not oil and
Robin's
vinaigrette.
going to go with the last question. I am willing
It
to...
would be wrong.
Even though
Robin,
I
you have
won,
no points.
Even
Shut
though
up.
the judge...
Yes, she does. Robin has an excellent point.
No, he meant on the board.
Even though the judge declared me the winner.
No,
with
you're right.
Beth,
We said judges.
I am willing to... No, I'm willing to...
Baba Booey.
I'm willing...
Did I ask not to do
Take
this?
25 off the board.
Take it off
Let's
the
go
board.
back to where we were.
Go to Robin first, and let's go.
But wait, Howard, before you do the question, I got to say something. Before you do the question, now Artie, not
I
against
don't
you.
want to discuss it.
It's not about money, but when Artie was going through the two decisions, Dana was shaking her head when you said that.
I saw that.
I'm telling you, I saw that. I'm just saying.
I saw her shake
Just
her
look
head
straight
on
ahead.
Italian.
John,
we go to the video?
That is the scumbaggiest
I
thing I've
saw
ever
it.
heard in my life, you creep.
Artie, I saw it too.
I swear to God, she did.
John.
No offense.
Hey, Howard.
Artie, I
Scumbag
saw
creep.
it too. All right.
Howard.
Question.
Can you do me a favor, move over a little? I can't see Beth.
All right.
Who's that? Like, I would know which one she's shaking her head about.
I saw it. I knew what she
He's not even looking at me anyway. His head is
I
forward.
saw that.
If I'm shaking
He's
my
got
head
eyes on
because
his
he
face.
said what I said verbatim, which was the Italian
I was
dressing,
wrong.
which
I'm trying to
can
say
be
it's the last
oil
question.
and vinegar.
Before we do
Literally.
this, let me just say, before we do this, I agreed that Gary would be the final, and if that's what you want to do, that's fine with me.
No,
Gary's the
final.
Gary's
I'm the
wrong in
final.
this
Let's do this.
Okay,
final
let's do
question.
this one.
So
We
there's
have-
no hard feelings when I beat your ass again. Let's do it. Go
There's
ahead.
no reason to say ass.
Now you know why I wore the mask.
The score is back down to Howard and Beth at 45.
Go ahead.
Artie and
so
Dana at
glad we're
40.
having this ugly
And Robin, you have 0.
Wait,
Look
how
it up.
are we going to do this? So
I'm just going to ask another question. You ready?
But Vinny, do me a favor.
Have
And we have another question.
Let Robin answer because I want to see her go perfect.
sorry.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Go ahead.
Wait. Is honey mustard the same as French? I think it is.
Or you said honey mustard, but it really means French,
go.
right?
Let's go.
Okay, you
Everyone
ready,
quiet
guys?
down.
Boyfriends or girl. We asked this question of the girlfriends. What is your boyfriend's favorite non-alcoholic beverage? Non-alcoholic. Robin, you got to go first here.
No.
Oh, he's supposed to see it.
He can't see anything. Don't worry. Mr. X.
Iced tea.
Oh, Jesus.
Robin had Sprite. A perfect 0. Judges, what do we
I
think?
want to save all these cards.
Will you stay with him, Robin? Who's next?
Okay, Artie and Dana, only because they're in second place right
Because
now.
we're winners.
Regular Coke with a lot of ice.
Regular Coke, Coke with ice.
There you go.
Okay. Howard and Beth, we're looking for your favorite non-alcoholic beverage.
Well, once again, I will win the game for the second time now with the answer water.
Poland Spring?
That's fine.
That's water?
Poland Spring is water.
Gee, it's not exact.
Howard and
Not
Beth, you
exact.
won the Newlywed
Wasn't
game.
exact. Poland Spring isn't water.
You say you like Poland Spring on the side.
Well, let me tell you something. Because congratulations, honey, but it's a shallow victory because it's
I
under
don't feel
question.
good.
I will not take the money. I will not take the money.
No, take the money.
No,
Take
I
the
won't.
Yeah, Artie, I won't take the money either.
I'll
I
take the
won't
money.
take
Let's
it.
go again.
I'm disgusted by the whole
I will
thing.
not.
I smell a rematch.
Howard, take the money.
No,
Take the money.
No, I'm not taking the money.
I will not take the money out.
Roll it over to the next game.
Because it was a discrepancy. I challenge both couples to another match in a month.
Oh, my God.
Robin, Tony, Mr. X, you ought to break up.
Yeah, I'm coming in here with
You
a
need
different
relationship
guy.
therapy.
Babe, we won.
Well, that's why I won't take the money.
You know what, Howard? You know whose fault it is, though? No, it's actually Vinny's, because if Beth said a vinaigrette and oil, someone should have said, well, which one, you know what I mean?
am not the judge here. It was
Yeah, but
clear that Gary
You
and
have to
Doug,
clarify the
and
answer.
Doug should have said, what am I writing here? Doug is in the back like a little squirrel
What
writing
did
wrong
you say?
answers.
I said oil,
And
then I
vinaigrette.
said vinaigrette.
We can play it right now.
That would mean
Play
he
it.
was wrong because he said oil and vinegar.
Play it.
Play it.
Vinaigrette is oil and vinegar.
No,
we-
it is
Like
not.
contention.
That's
Vinaigrette is a
Tacos, no,
gayer
like you've been
version
to
of
a
an
restaurant,
Italian
you've
dressing.
bowling back.
I have.
All right, Howard, if we get quiet, we can hear it.
All right, let me hear it.
All right, Barry Paul.
Fred, you got it?
I got it up, but
Okay, as
Oh,
usual,
perfect. We
nothing
can't
works.
hear it.
Well, very good. That's good. All right, listen, I will not take the money.
No, Howard, please take the money.
No, because I am not sure.
I
that-
pay bets.
I am not sure. No,
Even if you want a rematch, you should take the money.
no, I will not take it. Beth will not take it.
Roll it over.
What dressing is he going to
Roll
put
it
on
over.
that salad?
Now, you guys
Oh,
did. You,
Back it up.
It's back.
you guys got to play.
Start with you.
Oil and vinaigrette on the side.
Oh,
See?
okay, very specific.
Oil and vinaigrette.
On the sounded like Beth
the dressing
meant
for the
vinaigrette being oil and vinegar.
Yes.
It sounds that's her definition. It sounded.
No.
No.
Oil and vinegar.
She was saying oil and vinegar, and then she went by what she thought was a proper
Artie,
name.
then you take the money. If you really
No,
believe
see-
oil and vinegar is not
I
vinaigrette.
was judging.
That time it sounds like you said it's a vinaigrette, right?
It sounds like she thinks oil and vinegar
No.
equals vinaigrette. It sounds like she's right.
Yes.
I honestly
She
do.
said oil and vinegar, and then she gave the formal name vinaigrette. What is
Yeah.
vinaigrette?
You can't decipher it.
Vinaigrette
But
is
that's
oil
what I
and
said
vinegar.
about oil and
Exactly.
vinegar
It's a
and
gay
Italian.
Excuse me. The other name for oil and vinegar is vinaigrette. End of sentence.
What does it say?
I will not take
This is a matching game.
I will not take. I will not take the money because of the discrepancy.
Howard, would you like to know? I'm just looking
I am a champion. I answered every single question properly. Beth is a champion.
The audience is
What
against
do
you.
you get?
The audience.
So you wanna take some calls?
The audience has always been against me. That is why I'm
Howard.
retiring in 3 years. I've had it. I am out. I'm out of the business.
Howard.
And you can all sit and argue the rest of your lives.
Answer this question.
Oh.
What happens when you ask the waiter for oil and vinegar?
He brings me vinaigrette. We did this last night at dinner.
No. He brings you oil and vinegar.
And she said oil and vinaigrette.
No, she said no, vinaigrette. That's
So take the money.
already
I'm not
mixed
going to take the money.
Take the money. It's
No,
your money. You
I'm
win.
not taking
You
the
win.
money.
Vinaigrette
I'm
is
not
oil
taking
and
the money.
You
vinegar.
win.
I'll
You
take
win.
the money.
I'm not taking the money.
You want it? Mr. X wants the money. All right. This is clearly
Rematch.
them.
Only people here who
It's a rematch in a month.
Why don't we do this? Why don't
Vinny,
we take
Vinny,
a poll?
Vinny, who's
Let's
the
take
winner?
a poll.
Who's the
Howard,
winner?
you guys won. I mean, when you listen to the tape, it looks like she won.
It's a draw.
Yeah, Vinny, who has his own show on a network you work
Let's
for?
take a poll.
Scumbag.
We'll take a poll of everyone.
Wait, how about this? I got a great idea. Why don't the four of us split their 1,000?
No. No.
They got no points.
I will not do it. I will not. I am disgusted with everyone.
Again, Howard, I tell you, the audience.
Except for Beth.
The audience is all. If you take any phone call, there's 20 calls up
I
there.
don't care.
I'm just telling you.
I will
Final
simply
score,
say
Howard
this.
and Beth
I will
70,
simply say
Artie and Dana
this.
65, and Robin 0.
Thank you, but I will simply say this. If you go to a restaurant and order oil and vinegar, you get one thing. If you order vinaigrette, you get another
And here's the problem with what you just said, which the audience is missing as well. When Beth said oil and vinaigrette, That should have been a clarification. Vinny should have said to her,
Yes.
is it vinaigrette or oil and vinegar?
She clarified it. If you really listen to the tape, she said oil and no, she said
oil and vinaigrette.
And then she went by the other name that it's known as, which is
Yes.
vinaigrette, which is how I took it to be.
Exactly.
She paused for a second. I'm not going to say oil and vinegar. I'm going to say vinaigrette. It's
Vinny,
one word. Easy
Vinny,
to
you're
write.
right.
Listen to the tape.
Well, I listened to the tape. I was here. I was on the tape.
Vinny, absolutely. You have no conflict of interest here. You're right.
I don't work for Howard.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what? On the if you ever watch the Newlywed Game, if a couple said oil and vinegar vinaigrette or oil and vinaigrette,
Very generous.
they would of course give it to that couple.
It wasn't
What we have here is, on the one hand, Artie and Dana, who badly need money. on the second hand, Robin, who cannot believe she didn't get one right and wants me to lose.
Very
They're
bitter.
envious of your
Very
relationship.
I win, but I am graciously accepting the fact that you guys want to nitpick. After all, Poland Spring isn't the same answer as water. I know
agree
that.
with that. You should have thrown
Well,
that out.
that's right. All right.
If
Now,
you want a rematch, is everybody up for a rematch?
I am ready to rematch.
The question is, Robin, why would you be up for one?
Because we can study for a month.
Hey, Rob,
You better go to
I
school.
thought that studying was bunk.
Your book must suck.
Well, I'm shocked that there is no definitive winner. In fact, in a moment of graciousness, Artie and Dana can take the money.
No.
That's how gracious.
Here's what I'll say.
You take my money. not
Here's what
Robin's.
I'll say. As an honorable gambler, we agreed that Gary's the last word. He said you won, so take it. I got no problem with
Gary,
it.
No.
in this case, was clearly
Look,
wrong.
look, I'll make it back on the Jets this weekend.
No, you won't. You will never make it back. Dana, you are lovely.
Thank you.
You didn't win, but you can continue to think you did. I see the look in your eyes. And do
So
whatever
you're
you
the
want.
champion.
And you have nice feet.
And
Don't worry
Beth.
about it. Artie, you did way better than anyone ever
I mean,
thought.
come on, how about that, though, at least? I mean, we were...
Yeah,
we
you guys
were,
did.
We were the...
65
I
points.
feel the audience didn't get satisfaction. I blame you, Vinny.
No.
I do.
I blame John.
I'm with
I think
you,
it's
man.
I
John's
blame
fault.
Gary.
I got to tell you, Howard, when it got to I saw this whole thing hurtling at me like a comet.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming right at me.
It is you.
You should have put your
I hated being
When I put you in charge of something, you should do a better job.
You know.
I think Doug
That-
screwed up.
Excuse me, and Mr. X, I know it took a lot for you to get in here. You're obviously a very busy man. You have things to do. You have an identity
Obviously,
crisis.
I'm not on his
You went to the party store to buy a mask.
Robin, I'm sorry what happened today. I know that this has caused you great pain.
Yes, I hope we can survive.
Can you survive it?
It's going to be touch and go for a while.
Zero.
Hey, Howard, you know
Are you angry with him?
No.
No, you're not. Mr. X, are you angry?
All my answers were right.
Artie's giving me the evil eye.
I am not.
I don't like it.
We're going to have a rematch, and
No
we're not going to
rematch.
take any money.
I don't want any rematch.
Okay.
Look, man, you're the reason I make money, so take it. You're going to have a...
No,
Aw,
no,
that's
no, 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 no. That's
Don't
all.
like
Howard,
any
it's
money.
Howard.
I'm a loser. Beth and I lost. Artie and Dana get the money.
I don't want them.
I'm declaring you the winner.
You're in love and people hate you for it.
I want to say to
It's
Beth,
true. Look at that.
many people will be jealous.
Really?
Many people will be jealous of our love. What we have accomplished today is unbelievable if you think about it. For a couple to get every answer right. And, hey, not taking anything away from Artie and Dana, who got almost every question right.
That's right.
That's a
we
great...
were perfect, too.
You guys are
Perfect zero. You have a perfect circle.
But, darling, our love has been proven here today. And I think we graciously accept that somehow oil and vinegar is not vinaigrette. That's what people want to hold us to. There's only 5 million dressings on the planet, but we said oil, vinegar, vinaigrette, and everyone wants to take our money, but they can't take our love away from us.
Howard, can I ask you one
Look at
question?
what she's looking at.
Can I ask
Right,
you,
honey?
Howard, can I ask you a question?
That's exactly what she said you'd say.
If I would have made Beth clarify, right? If I would have said, Beth, pick one, oil and vinegar or vinaigrette,
That would have been better.
and if she would have clarified and you would have said oil and vinegar, you'd still probably be having this argument.
No, I would have lost.
Can I just ask one question? When I walked in here, you guys said you were making Dana be more specific about
That's
something.
right.
On the weight loss question.
No. I made
No,
it
it was
specific on the
oil and
salad.
No,
vinegar.
she
and
said your
Italian.
weight.
No, the
said,
weight.
what is he least happy
Stomach
about? Your
versus
weight.
weight.
She said be specific.
No,
that?
guys,
Oh,
guys,
that
Yeah,
question.
least happy about
All right,
it.
what's that question?
Guys, you're all wrong. It was on the salad question. It was very simple. Dana clearly said, sometimes people say that Italian is oil and vinegar, but I'm going to say oil and vinegar, not Italian.
But she would have
Because let
gotten
me
it
tell you
right.
something.
But she would have gotten it
Let
right
me tell
if
you
you said
something.
oil and vinegar.
Italian dressing is not oil and vinegar.
That's right.
The problem here is when Beth says oil and vinaigrette, she's talking
You
about,
can
you see,
order it.
there's about 50 million different dressings. That's about as close as you can be. Granted, they're not the
Except
same
by
word.
saying oil and
They
vinegar,
would've
and you
get-
say
just so
oil
you
She
and
know.
said
vinegar.
oil and vinaigrette.
But here's
Robin,
me.
wait, I need to say something
We're
here.
I
arguing
gave
again
up the
about
money.
this, and that's not even the question that Artie asked.
If Dana had said oil and vinegar and Artie said Italian dressing, we
Wrong.
would have given it to
Wrong.
Excuse me.
Howard, this
no,
backs
we
your
would
argument.
not
Be
have.
quiet.
No,
No, it
we would
doesn't.
not have.
No, because I made a
We would
clarification.
not have.
We would not have. Don't tell me what I would have
We
done.
made her choose between Italian
Right.
and oil and vinegar.
So why did they make Beth choose?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
That's Howard's point.
oil and vinegar is vinaigrette. That's
So
why.
Gary didn't feel it need to be clarified.
I don't know the difference.
Let me say something.
There is none.
Well, no, Tom's here.
Tom is a jerk.
No.
Oh, hi, Tom. I didn't see you there.
No, here's what Tom's saying. Tom's saying when you go to
I don't want to hear about it anymore. Artie and Dana won. Artie and Dana win. If you want to take away my win, if you want to take away my glory today, as I prove that I have perfect answers for Beth. Shut up, Tom. Really, Tom, you punched your coat. That's why your hand
You
is
fought
broken.
with a jacket.
You fought your jacket and lost. We lose. Tom says we lose. Somehow he became the judge. Everyone's the judge.
Gary's the judge. He made a decision, so take the money. I'm telling you.
I will
there's
not
no
take it.
problem with
You
that.
get the money.
To clarify something, because it came up earlier in our round, and that's what Artie was asking about. In the question about what feature does your boyfriend like the least, Dana's first answer was weight. And then she said, and everybody was
She
like,
said maybe his stomach.
Maybe his stomach. And then we said, look, if he comes out here and says my stomach, we're not going to accept weight
Right.
as the answer.
Those are two different answers.
And that's how all this clarification stuff started.
Right. If he said
And
weight.
so it had to match perfectly.
The original show was a little more loose.
Hey, Robin.
Poland Spring
hold on.
does not match water.
Hey, Robin.
So
I agree, you lost that.
No,
That's
he would have
ridiculous.
gotten that
That's
right.
ridiculous.
I got a question for you, Robin. You know,
No,
Robin,
wait, in the 70s.
Wait a second.
Weight is to stomach as not as oil and vinegar is the vinaigrette.
Howard.
Excuse me,
It's
as
a little
oil and
closer,
vinaigrette is to
but
oil and
again,
vinegar.
Howard, I will say,
No.
if you
Actually, Poland Spring is a type of water.
May
not
I
water.
just say one last thing?
I
one
have
last
to
thing.
get to commercial.
One last
No,
thing. 'cause
no.
It's important.
No,
thing.
none of you will say anything.
It's
There
important.
can be vinaigrette
I
on
guess
the
I'm wrong.
menu of a
That's
restaurant,
important.
and you can still order
you listen
oil
to
and
the tape,
vinegar.
The problem
And
is,
says
she
oil
said,
and vinegar,
problem
vinaigrette.
is, she said oil and vinaigrette.
You
That's
said
what-
oil
listening.
and vinegar.
And she said oil and vinaigrette.
Robin, I got a question for
It's the
Robin.
same thing.
Because Robin loves to scream and yell. You made Dana clarify, right? You were out here.
Right.
Why did you not make Beth clarify?
Because she stuck with
Because she-
vinaigrette.
No.
Different than oil and
She didn't
vinegar.
change her answer. She went oil and vinaigrette,
The
which
taste.
she
said
knows to be oil
Wrong.
and vinegar.
She
Hey,
said
Howard.
vinaigrette.
Howard, real quick, I just want to congratulate you and not
Fred,
on the
what is-
game on Beth.
Thank you so much.
Fred's yelling back there.
Double A weighing in.
The winner is...
What does Fred think?
Fred, what are you yelling
Fred
about?
was saying wrong.
No, because it's number one. Oil and vinegar is not the same as vinaigrette. That's
Agreed,
number one.
agreed.
And whatever the judge, I agree with
but
Artie.
oil and vinaigrette.
Whatever the judge decides, that's what should be the final thing.
That's
However,
right.
I do disagree with the
he's
blue
got a
suit there guy. Is like she started
Yeah,
saying
like a-
oil and vinaigrette. She corrected
She did
herself.
not.
No, she did.
She
Listen to the
finished
tape.
the- you
Listen to the tape.
All right, Fred, you've weighed in and no one cares. We're going to...
Doesn't matter. You lost.
I still don't know.
Okay, I agree. I lost.
but you
You
won.
want to take away my win, go ahead.
But you won.
I
The
still don't
money
know what
goes to Artie and Dana, but
I'm not
I
taking
feel
it.
victory was mine.
All right, what do I do with the money when Artie and Dana won't
Artie
pay?
No,
Dana have to
let's
take it.
take our 1,000 back. Everybody gets
No,
1,000
Artie
back.
and Dana take the money.
You know what, Howard? It's got to be a rematch.
The
Howard, I
winners
don't
are
want
Artie
the
and Dana. No rematch.
I think John should pay me.
The whole contest has been tainted by
F you,
It's all tainted.
I'm sorry.
And I will come back after these words.